Hello, my name is Brother Sean, and I am, as you can see, in fancy dress. I'm game for a laugh if you are. The purpose of this short video is to try and bring things a little bit upbeat for those of us who are on the spiritual path. So how can game for a laugh have any reference or meaning for the title of this short video, Are You Game for a Laugh? Well, it is my understanding that, and it's based on many years of being overly serious, being a procrastinator, living in denial, not honoring my true worth, not listening to my heart, that I could honestly say at the age of 63, I would say 50 years were spent not really experiencing any laughter. In fact, that if the truth be told, I was quite a miserable sort of person. But now, having surrendered my heart and living a simpler life, as an enclosed Franciscan who embraces all faiths, I'm game for a laugh if you are. But bringing it up a notch, when I was guided in my heart, having attended a beautiful wedding in Florence back in 2008, April 2008, my heart spoke to me and said, take the first train tomorrow morning and go to Assisi. Yes, it was a 3.5-hour train ride, and when I got there, I thought, there was lots of people rushing to and fro various services, but something said, look out for the sign, tomb. And I found a sign over a door with a staircase going down into the bowels of the basilica that said Tomb of St. Francis, and I went. And I realized that Francis and the Barefoot Galilean were inviting my heart to a game of laughter. Laughter, looking at the state of the world today and realizing it's become very serious, politically correct, and oppressed with religion and fundamentalism. And looking back, I can realize now that I was being asked, am I game for a laugh? But the laugh isn't about taking things flippantly. It's about trying to understand the mindset of God and the cosmic Christ. Laughter, as you know, is a great medicine. In fact, it's the best medicine. I was very privileged last year to walk with one of the members of our community, known jokingly as Mother Abundancia, who came here for a 30-day silent retreat. And at the end of the retreat, we had an opportunity to share experiences, and we laughed so much that it was uncontrollable. We were crying with tears of liberation. And it came to light that I hadn't laughed like this since my dear friend Brother Eddie died, which is 16 years ago on the 26th of this month, which is March. Because when Eddie died, my best pal of 28 years and a brother monk with me, his death had a profound impact on my life. And I sensed I lost my right hand. Yeah. And I found it really difficult to connect with my true identity. I guess I was in perpetual motion of stillness and mourning. And Sister Joy shared with me that she hadn't laughed like that in 38 years of her life as a married woman. And the two of us laughed even more. And then, having freed ourselves of all the tension, we began to experience the true meaning behind the words, are you game for a laugh? Are we willing to become ambassadors of peace? Are we willing to work as team players for the Supreme and Gaia as lay monastic Franciscans who embrace all faiths and none. And that is the true meaning of the vision given to my heart from Francis and Jesus. It wasn't to set up a new religion. It wasn't to replace religion. It was to become a rainbow bridge of love, light, laughter, joy, and peace to brothers and sisters of different faiths, and to invite them to come and celebrate our love of the Supreme. So are you game for a laugh? Would you be willing to consider having a good howling session with brothers and sisters who have been set free from years of oppressiveness, some of whom have been alienated by their religion because they dare to be different, whether it's their lifestyle choices, whether it's their belief system in embracing what they call New Age? The cosmic Christ is not New Age. A vision for global peace is not New Age. It is the heartbeat of a creator for their children. It is Gaia's invitation to all our hearts. Who's Gaia? Who's this woman I keep referring to as Gaia? She's our beloved Mother Earth. She who provides for us the air that we breathe, the food that we take for granted that we need to eat, the water that is scarce now in many continents of the world. Gaia is our beloved Mother Earth, and her love grounds us, it protects us, and it sustains us. And she facilitates the choristers who sing the praises of God in the cathedral of nature, which I believe is the soul of the Franciscan. So I don't go running into church buildings, however beautiful they are, to find God. I find my God, Daddy to all faiths, in nature. When I go into the woodlands for my walk with the three dogs, Poppy, Clemmy and Winston, there I find my God. And I can hear the wildlife, and I can feel the breeze, and I can sense the smell and the aroma of flowers encompassing my weary, battle-weary soul, that allows me to laugh, that allows me to be free. Now you may not think that being a monk you can be free. You are free. Well, I'm free because I'm not told when to get up and when to go to bed. I'm not told that I've got to do A, B, and C. I write my own rule of life, and that's in the constitution of the Teo community. We do not renege on our spiritual practices as a Jew, a Hindu, a Muslim, a Sikh. We embrace each other in love, and we learn from one another about spirituality and the teachings of Osho, the Lord Buddha, Vishnu, Ganesh, Krishna, Jesus, Francis, Sri Chinmoy, Mia Baba, Sai Baba. Can you imagine that pool of spiritual wisdom? And that's what we're collecting within the Teo community. At the moment, we're an international interspiritual online community, but the vision of Francis is to have the field of dreams, where a group of men and women will live together the contemplative life, who will share the richness of all faiths, who will come together like the Essenes of 8,000 years ago at Mount Sinai, and they will sing the praises, they will dance the Sufis, and they will worship the one true loving God. So are you game for a laugh? Are you interested in giving your life either from your own home without having to leave it and compromise on your 5-star surroundings and just live that simple life, but be part of a loving family who care for you? and who wish to be your friends. So Are You Game for a Laugh has gone up a notch, and it's inviting you to become an ambassador of peace, an emissary of light, and pool your strengths and your resources and find agape, fellowship, a belonging. If you are, contact us and let us laugh together and enjoy the richness of being a child of